A Chattanooga woman was killed and several others were hurt, including her husband, in a tour boat explosion in the Bahamas.
There were 12 people on board when the boat exploded. Fearing another blast, people on a nearby boat yelled to move it away. Some braved the danger to rescue those who were hurt. The Coast Guard flew 4 of the injured boaters to a Florida hospital.
We're learning more about the Chattanooga woman killed in that boat explosion.
And today we're hearing from her father. Channel 3's Caitlin Chastain spoke with him just a few hours ago. Caitlin.
Malika Jackson and her husband were on their 15th wedding anniversary trip. Her father tells me the two took an anniversary trip every year and traveled regularly. He never expected she wouldn't come home.
They did a lot of traveling. Well, she traveled pretty extensively with her job. And even internationally, just off the top of my head, between the two of them, I can say they've been to China, Japan, United Arab Emirates, parts of South America.
Malvin Grimes' daughter Malika loved to travel with her husband Tyrone. The two were in the Bahamas for an anniversary trip, something they did every year. But this trip, Malvin got a phone call telling him there was a boating accident and his daughter and her husband were injured.
There was, of course, always, holding out for hope that they had both survived and would be okay.
Malika and her husband were on a boat in the Bahamas when there was an explosion. Malika did not survive and her husband is still in the hospital. It's a reality that's hard to handle, but Malvin says he's leaning on faith.
We have her life forever. And even though she will not be here with us physically, I said, but we can always hold on to everything that she was.
He says the hardest part was telling Malika's 12-year-old son, Cameron. When he heard the news, he dropped the phone. But Cameron's strength showed Malvin how much he's like his mother.
He understood that if these things happen, that God is still in control and that he knows his mother is all right. And that he felt that we would be all right. And that within himself gave us a great degree of comfort.
Even now, just after learning about his daughter's passing, Malvin still talks about his daughter with a smile. He's focusing on the good memories Malika left behind.
She lived a full life, and full in that it could overflow toward others.
Tyrone, her husband, is still recovering in a Florida hospital today. The family is trying to plan a visit to see him. Live in the studio, Caitlin Chastain, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.